I'm Chip Andrus, pastor of South Salem Presbyterian Church, and I'm here with my partner in crime and in music, Mary Jane Newman.
I'm Mary Jane Newman, which you just heard, and I'm the music director here at the church. And we are talking to you today about something amazing that is happening here starting March 16th, which is the Sanctuary Series, a series of piano concerts of the highest level of international artists, something really exciting and special coming to South Salem.
Mary Jane and I started this vision for having a sanctuary series in this church. We had a fall series that began in 2012 and a spring concert series in 2013. But what we needed was support from other folks in the community, but we wanted it to be a shared vision. We wanted it to be something that the community wanted to do and recognize the importance of having good art in people's lives and how that brings a spirit of hospitality and beauty and all sorts of fabulous things that make life better. And if people could catch that vision and help us with this, we knew that this would be something that would be fabulous for the hamlet of South Salem and for those who could come and make this a destination for absolutely fabulous music. And we found people who, after these two series, saw what we were doing and caught the vision. And now we're beginning at a great level with this new Sanctuary series with wonderful people, wonderful support, and outstanding artists.
Absolutely. I think one of the original notions that we had when Chip first came here was, how do we make the church something bigger than Sunday morning? And we talked about a lot of things, starting an institute for arts and spirituality, which I think was the germ of this idea. We were having dinner one night and we thought, what was the church before it was a place that people thought, oh, I only come there on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. I don't want to arrive 15 minutes early and I don't want to stay 15 minutes late. How did that happen as opposed to a vision of the church for centuries and centuries, which was a place where people find friendship, solace, community, restoration, and safety, and sanctuary, which is really where the title of the series came from. So in having that conversation, it grew into the thought of doing something like music, something like concerts that would invite the entire community in, regardless of your affiliation, and see the church as a place so much bigger, so much larger than maybe their initial old vision of it may have been.
Exactly. The music that has been fostered, incubated, and born in churches, especially the music of the Baroque period, and through the classical period as well, but especially during those times of our history, the church was a place where people would come to encounter great art, great music, whether it be music, visual arts, and we want to reclaim that in a beautiful place in the hamlet of South Salem, and in this beautiful sanctuary. This is a destination for great art, and that's what we want to get the message across, is that we're offering to everyone a wonderful sanctuary to come and encounter the gifts of great music and great art, which make life better. A good hamlet deserves great art. And to come here to this place and encounter these things and encounter one another in fellowship brings people together, regardless of your faith, regardless of whether or not you practice faith at all. But all of us can recognize the beauty of music, and it brings people together, and there is a spirituality to it that transcends all the divisions that humans have made.
I think that's perfectly said. I don't know what I could possibly add to it. I I hope that people will come and give this an opportunity to enrich them. We've opened our hearts and our doors. We've invited great musicians from all over the world. We're having musicians from this country and Russia and China and artists which you could hear in Lincoln Center coming right to your home. So when we spoke about this to some of the pianists, it's interesting because maybe initially I thought, well, will they want to come here? Such a small venue. But the response was quite opposite. The response was how great to be able to recreate music very much in the way that was initially heard. You know, the idea of big concert halls is something which didn't come into being until the 1900s, really. And most music was heard in much smaller venues, venues like this, where 100 people or 200 people came together. And that's what we're recreating here, not just something false, but something that is the original impulse of how music should be heard. So we hope that please come and give this a chance. Give us a chance to enrich your lives and be a part of this, because without you, without the community embracing it, it's just an idea that we've had. And we need your hands and your hearts to be a part of it. So we invite you in. The concerts are starting on March 16th at 3 o'clock, Sunday at 3 o'clock. It's an easy time to remember. You can either have brunch before, you can have dinner after. So it's a beautiful time to start. There will be piano music for about an hour, followed by a reception. And I think that it will be an incredibly beautiful way to spend a Sunday afternoon. The first concert is all Beethoven. The second concert is Baroque music. My husband, Anthony Newman, and Eugenia Zuckerman will be playing. Third concert is Chopin. The fourth concert is going to be music of the piano, the symphonic piano with Frederick Chu, the Chinese pianist, very, very world famous artist. And the last concert is going to be the Bells of Moscow, music of Russian composers featuring Rachmaninoff. So we're pretty much covering all of Western music in one spring. Something, if you attend every concert, it will be like a university degree in piano.
This is our gift to you, a dream that Mary Jane and I have had since 2011 that has now been shared with so many other people. And we want you to come and be a part of this dream and a part of making South Salem a destination for absolutely fabulous music and art in this place. And we hope to see you here on Sundays for our Sanctuary series.